Whoa, whoa! What is this? Meeps live? Friday night? On his own? Doing nothing? I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? Because I don't. Actually, I do. We're gaming with Meeps. What we're going to do is we're going to open some board games. We've had some new arrivals since, I guess, COVID began. We haven't done any game openings, so we're going to do a bit of that today, or tonight, and we're going to hang out. That's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to do. Nothing crazy whatsoever. We may invite a few people in, if you're about. And you think there's somebody out there that's not listening in, that should be listening in, send them off an invite to the live here. So, what are we going to do? We're going to start. Well, we've already moved on to and more, but yeah, I think the first one we're going to open up is Quad City Killers. This is just a card you get with the Kickstarter. That tells you thank you for backing the game. And I have to say, I haven't opened this yet, but Dexter and Adam, who make this game, barely suitable games is the name of the company. These guys have put together, at least off the bat, a very good presentation. I have to say, it definitely excites me. This is the box. Okay. This is the box. You can see there the seal, the evidence seal on it. It's actually really nice. It's set up really nicely, as if it was evidence that you're opening up. And I actually haven't opened this purely because actually I don't really want to ruin this evidence tampering and all this kind of crap. It looks like a pizza box, and it probably is a pizza box, but it's actually really well presented. And the crux of this game is that it's a 1 to 4 player game, and you're trying to be the best serial killer of all. That's all it is. Simple as. Nothing crazy whatsoever. So, shall we open it? Shall we finally do this? You can see there the evidence tamping at the back. So we're going to have to cut that in order to open this. And honestly, this is the part about it. It's done. It's done. This is the part that I didn't like doing for this game. So let's see what we got inside the box. What's in the box? We could take that from 7, like, you know, where you have Brad Pitt coming up. What's in the box, man? What's in the box? So to start off, we have the board. Let's see what the board looks like. Oh, it's a 6-fold. Oi. So there we go. We've got all the different districts. Oh, what have we got? We've got all the different districts. Let me see, have I actually messed up the whole fucking thing now, have I? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I think we're alright. If there's anything wrong with the stream, let me know. I think it's all good. But this is basically a city map. You got different districts in it. Rock Island, Davenport, what is it? Riverdale, just different. East Melina. Nice little board. Quality wise, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little thinner, but this was a very reasonable game. I don't think I paid more than €20 for this. Inside, what have we got? Got another evidence bag. Yeah. Oh, tear here. Oh my god. This is actually terrible for me because it's actually really nice, this whole setup. Am I supposed to rip? Which way do I rip? That's the evidence. That's a tear off the evidence bag. I'm actually destroying this game. Straight off the bat. Oops. That hasn't worked out. Actually tampering with evidence. It actually feels like I'm tampering with evidence, if I'm being honest. I am just not sure. I'm just not sure what the story is with this, to be honest. Oy, 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 oy. Actually, this is nerve-wracking, as I said. Like, I don't know. I'm actually, struggling to get it open. So it's a good quality plastic bag, that's for sure. You don't accidentally tamper with evidence like this. Not even a little bit. I'm actually gonna. So we got the evidence bag is officially opened. And we got our little skulls, right? Oy, oy, oy. I beg your pardon, this seems to be a 6-pair again. These are just little, what looks like little trophies with skulls on. And we have the 6 different colours. Very, very simple setup. And we got what look like here is some little plastic markers. These look like police badges. I assume these go on. We'll have a look. It's hard to see there, but they're the police badges. Oops, it is. And then we have one of each of the colours. One of each of the colours of the murderers. They're good quality components. They're good and solid. Bag is impossible to open with a bad shoulder, so I'll give you that much. Let's see, what else we got? We go to the rule book. Not too many rules. Not too many rules. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pages of rules. And all neatly presented, as you can see there. You've got little killer boards, have we? Little killer boards? We do. How many, as a matter of interest, let me see, just to confirm. How do you do, folks? We had a couple of people in there for a second, which is very nice. 1 to 6 player, yeah, that is correct. I thought it was 1 to 4. I think I was reading something else before that. But let me see. Boo, 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 boo. Let me see. So 1 to 6 players. So let's see what the components are. Markers, yeah, that's fine. Some skull pawns that we've got 3 dice. 3 dice. Let's see what's on the dice. We got 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So there's 2, 2, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2. So it's 6-sided dice, 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 blanks. And as somebody who's a big fan of dice, they're fine. They're actually fine. They're a little light, but certainly won't do any damage to them. So they'll last. They won't. And to be honest, like, if you lost one of these dice, it's fairly simple. 1 and 2 is 1, 2 and 2, or 3 and 4 is 2, the 2s, and then 5 and 6 on any standard dice. Well, that's a bad roll, I'm assuming. 2 blanks and a 2. And then, as I say, 5 and 6 will probably be the zeros, or whatever way you want to do it. So these are your player boards. It's a thin enough card. Again, I'm not particularly disappointed in any of the components here, because honestly, this was a very reasonably priced game. This was a very, very reasonably priced game. It was very, very low. So the first one we have here is Peter Pace, the Killer. Cameron Coy, Alan Arthur. So we're going for alliteration there, it would seem. Michael Hanks, Spencer Schreiner, Wally I. Beatrice Chiron, Catherine Jimenez. Who is this one? That's Catherine Jimenez, and this one is Ron Beiswanger. It's in German. Delane Bignett. These are very strange names altogether. Trevor Bicknell. Dyer Live. Penelope Chu. So a diverse and different sexes there, it would seem, so nobody is left out, I would hope. Yeah, so you got killer boards, you got 12 killer boards, you got the skull pawns, which are there, the markers, the dice. We got the game board, as I said. And then with regard to cards, we've got prey cards and we've got resource cards. So the prey cards are marked. I don't know if you can see that. It's a dead body with some blood underneath. It's a fairly gruesome looking picture on the back of them. But in there we have all the cards. Let's see what the card quality is like, actually. That's something. You know, the card, it's very thin. It's quite thin, I would say. Like they will probably get a little bit damaged if I'm not mistaken. But we have 72 of these, and these are set out like driver's licenses from Illinois. So just a general. They're all the same, except different colors. Oh, we have beg your pardon. We have Illinois. We have Massachusetts, Michigan. We have more Illinois. We have Iowa. We have Illinois. A lot of Illinois. Oh, we have a police one. We have a police card. We will look up the reasoning for that. I'm assuming if you kill a policeman, you're going to have more heat on you, obviously. Australia, United Kingdom. You know what, actually? I think I remember United Kingdom, Iowa, police. I think you had the option in the Kickstarter to actually be one of these cards. And maybe that's why there's police in Davenport, Iowa. There are actually real people on here. So I think that during the Kickstarter, and that may be the way it is, Ooh, Department of Investigation. FBI, motherfucker! An FBI card. This is an FBI card. I am assuming if you draw a victim card that's an FBI agent, that's you pretty much done. But we will check that out. Kissinger. Department of Investigation. So that's more Illinois here. I think the default is Illinois. Iowa. Another police one there. Police. Iowa. Illinois. Arizona, Nevada, Tennessee, Washington, Michigan, police, Iowa, police, Iowa. So a few different states there. A few different states, a few different countries actually, as it turns out. UK and that. But we look up the reasoning and what goes into victim cards or prey cards that involve police or FBI just after we open. Interesting. I just knocked over something behind the television behind me. So, there we go. Again, you know what? The cards, I'm not going to complain because the cards honestly are the worst component that's in it so far. Or really, I loved this opening up this box because it is what it is. It was a very cheap game, but it was well presented. This game is very well presented. These are the resource cards with it has like a little Swiss Army knife on the back here. And we have Fight Club, Police Error. So what we are, play this card after any failed attack or travel roll and try again. So police made an error, so you get another go at it. Answering a classified. Move a prey card from another city to you. Power outage. So a bunch of different things here. Butter knife. Box cutter. We have weapons. We have scenarios. We have weapons. Scenarios, weapons, modifiers. I had a very interesting discussion. With a TSA agent coming back from the United States about modifiers and all those type of things. In particular, related to this dice here, which is the 100-sided dice. He stopped me, he pulled me up, he said, I'm going to have to check your bag. I said, that's fine. He asked me what the hell it was. It's a 100-sided dice. I said, you have only 100 to 1 chance of getting the number you want. He says, and I said, well, yeah, but it depends on what modifiers you have and what cards you hold in your hand and etc., etc. Meanwhile, Chameleon, a good friend of the show, is standing behind him, looking at him, pretty much head in hands, going, what in the name of Christ are you talking to a TSA agent about modifiers for? He shouldn't have asked if he didn't want to know. That's all I'm saying. So scenarios, and then we have modifiers, as I said, more weapons. So a bunch of different cards. Right there. Again, as I said, that's it. The worst component for me is possibly the card. Well, pretty much the cards. I would say the dice are next, but you're starting to get up. These are rubber. These are a rubber-based compound. They're really actually they're good. They feel good quality. They're fine. These are actually just the police stars, which are here stacked up. They're probably as light a plastic as you're going to get, but for what it is, this was a good game. This was a good priced game, so I'm not going to complain too much. So let's say the cards, including the player boards, would probably be the lowest quality, but perfectly functional. Next would be the stars and the little markers. Well, not the markers, but the stars here. These are fine. The board is fine. The dice are a little light, but they're perfectly functional. And honestly, you could use better dice if you so chose. So let's see. Let's go in here. Prey cards. There are two basic types. Tourists. So hometown is Illinois. So this is based in Illinois. So anybody who's Illinois is a hometown. And if you get somebody from out of town, they are a tourist. So they need to be played. The hometown, as it turns out, the hometown cards can be played or must be played in the part of the city they're from. Tourist cards can be placed in any of the city. So that makes sense thematically. Let's see. Notoriety. Yeah, there's a. Oh, excuse me. You have your resource cards. They'll probably work just like anything else. Let me see. Police prey cards increase all prey's defense in that city +1. The added defense goes away once the police are killed. So that's that. And I'm assuming that's pretty much how it goes for the other one as well. I haven't got anything here that shows the FBI one, but I'm assuming the FBI one would actually be. It's only one card in 72, is it? Yeah, one card in 72. So I'm assuming that's a pretty hard one to get rid of, or maybe it increases by more than one. When you draw a prey card and every space in that city is full, choose one of the current prey to replace the discard. You travel between cities using a dice roll. And yeah, that's all. So in an attack, if your total is greater than that, equal to the chosen prey's defense, success. Bump your dexterity up one space and add the prey card to your collection. So basically, you're trying to be the best murderer you can possibly be. You know, it's a reasonable goal in life, isn't it? It's reasonable. And yeah, I think let's see where we go. Yeah, your ego is over here. It's a card spot for putting there. So you boost your ego, and your dexterity track is along the bottom here. It looks like a blood spots all the way along, and it looks like when you get to the end, you get a big happy face. Excellent. We will put these back. And we will open the next game. We will open the next game, boy. I will. A lot of gamers now are going, what in the name of Christ is he doing, putting all that stuff back in loose? I will get some bags and sort that out properly, because it actually makes me nervous about the fact that I actually might open this box and everything fall out the way it is. Welcome in, everybody. Make yourself known if you're in. Tell us what you think. Has anybody backed this one before? Quad City Killers. The first game we've opened up. Well, Sully and Farrell, how are you? That was Quad City Killers. Harry, welcome in. A lot of people in. Nice to have you there. We're opening some games. and we're just hanging. We're just hanging. Sully or some bollocks. James O'Sullivan. I am the legend. Well, so come on, fuck like legend me arse. But that was Quad City Killers. A very reasonably priced game. It was only about 20-25 euros, I want to say. Components are solid, nothing crazy, but well worth it for that. Next one, Australia with his head. Dan. Quad City Killers, yeah. Lovely, I love it. I know James is Schlim, yeah, I know, yeah. It's just weird seeing his real name, you know. We're just opening some games. This one arrived today. This is Australia. This is the big box. I will actually hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go get go get the real one. So this is the big box that arrived today, along with the small Cthulhu. So we put that there. This is the base game, which I've had already. Okay, considerably smaller. Oh, Tugbird. I've seen him on the LOI, yeah. I've been missing for a while. But his real name is Tugbird, yeah. But this is the smaller box. This is the base game. This is the big box game. This is the big box for comparison. The horror game I played on PS. The horror game I played on PlayStation was a number of them. What was the horror game called? The horror game, that was it Until Dawn? Was that the Until Dawn one that you watched? Ecos safety car. He's moved on from. Yeah, I was going to say he's moved into Fanjo. That's right. Yeah, because I saw I saw part of the. I saw part of the podcast last night. So yeah, Fanjo is Ecos. I knew that. I didn't know Thugbird. I didn't know we had to go from. And Dan, welcome in. Quad City Killers. Sorry, Dan, I'm just getting to you now. That is a game where everybody's trying to be the best serial killer. Oh, starts off with a bush crash. Ooh, yes. Hold on, one moment. Bus crash. That was Oh, I'll tell you now what that was. That is one of my favorite games, to be honest. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, it's the same people who has done Until Dawn. But what was it called? I haven't been on PlayStation in a while. Yeah, the horror game. He's playing me. Little Hope. It was called. Yeah. There's one actually. Do you know what it is? We could move on to that if you wanted. There's actually a new one out. It's called Bus Crash Simulator. Bus Crash F1. There's a new one out called House of Ashes that I have there. It's downloaded and all. We could do that if you are so inclined. Like, we could make decisions. Yeah, Little Hope, man, that shit. And the what's it called? The thing coming out and grabbing your hand when you're searching under the rock. Oh yeah. So we're gonna open this. This is the actually what we'll do is we'll open the little Big Hope. Little Hope. No, you don't want Big Hope. It's scared the shit out of you. But it's what I actually love being scared, so it's actually cool. The new one is out. There's actually another one coming as well. It's part of a 6-parter. And the first one was Man of Medan. Man of Medan was kind of the cool one for me because it was the first one I done. So I'm just going to open this. This is the mini Cthulhu. You know what? Jesus, it's metal. It's made of metal. I'm going to move this camera closer so people can see better. Just 1 second. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, House of Ashes is one that just came out a few months ago that I haven't played yet. But I'm going to do that along with it. There was Man of Medan, then there was Little Hope, which I done, and then we had now we have House of Ashes. So, little miniature Cthulhu. I sure do. Do you want to see that? Is there a New Zealand game? Oh, a New Zealand. Yeah. It's not exactly Australia. It's kind of, it's a little, that's what Cthulhu looks like when he's up close. Do you want to see the projector screen, do you? We're opening this up. Yeah. Oz, Australia. It's a this is a post-apocalyptic game. But if you want to see, oh, try it over there. If you want to see projector screen, just let me know. Welcome in, fellas, by the way. Yeah. That's it there. We got Michael Collins over here, over the far side there. Got some games up there. Got the setup there. You see the down there, the projector's up there. And then some more games here, and of course, old Meeps too. Old Meeps. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. Cheers, Sully. My just as a matter on the 1 second. Oh. It's easy. Throw all this rubbish. My poor F1 setup over there, all closed up and hasn't been used in months. Haven't gone behind the wheel in a long time. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, Saucy. Cheers, Saucy. Oh, there's Saucy himself. How's it going? So, this is Australia. Hold on. Steve now, what? There we go. So yeah, there we go. This is a huge expansion. These are the two expansions for this game. This is the base game, and this is all the expansion pieces. Now, when all is said and done, this and everything that's in here should fit in this box. This is the big box to fit all that. Oh, some tiles. You got a board. Let's see if the board looks anything like Australia. Nope. So one side of the board. And there's the other side. Not really like Australia at all. That was a bit delayed. Let's see what we got. There's Mr. Schlim. Yeah, Schlim's here. So, this is the inside of the box. All the stuff's going to fit in there. Everything from this and all of the tiles so it's a modular board on top of a normal board, it looks like. Yep. See what these components are like. All good. It's a good thick cardboard. So the two expansions that come with this, we got some art. We got some art. We have Revenge of the Old Ones, and the other one was where's it going? Revenge of the Old Ones and Tasmania. You got these poker cards, or tarot card size cards. The artwork is lovely. There's Cthulhu himself. And a bit more gruesome version of Cthulhu. These are just expansions. Sully was left to his own devices, was he? It's actually weird seeing people's names rather than their LOI handles. And then some standard poker cards. I'm not going to open them because no need. Are we looking at going Are we looking at going on the PlayStation and maybe if you go on the PlayStation and do a bit of horror gaming? What do you reckon? Is it worth it?
So box.
Another delay, but it's here. What are we saying? Are we going horror show? The walls kept tumbling down. We're getting lyrics now at this stage, are we? What's going on, fellas? I do have some other ones. Newspeak. Red Outpost. And, of course, Western Legends. If I'm going to do that, Sully, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to stop it. So I'm going to have to set up the system again. We go live here. Yeah? What I'll do is I'll restart because I've got to go back to stream mode, which is a little different. Is that alright with you? Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes and we go live. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I just I have to reposition the camera and plug in the PlayStation. But that's all I have to do. I'll go live from there. Yeah. All right. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. All right, folks. Thanks for joining in, by the way. Oh, I'm about to scream the head off myself now, I guess. Hit them naughty bells. Yeah. Man, I wish I was preoccupied with that kind of stuff. Saucy, we'll see you in a few minutes, yeah? Just give me a sec.